Oh, hello, guys. Welcome back. I got asked a really good question. By the way, I do welcome you guys to give me prompts. It's kind of like when I was a writer. Writing prompts really help. You might have the incentive to do something, but you have no idea what to talk about. And the viewer asked, can you pray to Loki for protection? And you most certainly can. You guys know I live in not the safest area. And if I have to go out and I just kind of have that bad vibes feeling, like those days that you get up and you're like, oh, something is going to happen, and I know it. You certainly fire off a quick prayer. You can pray if you know like a storm's coming, like especially up here in the north. Where I live, we're lucky. We just got hit with sub-freezing weather. Now, that's not lucky for some people, but it's not like other parts of Pennsylvania where they got several feet of snow. And you can certainly pray to Loki and say, I'm worried about this approaching storm, or I'm worried about whatever's going to happen. So you can certainly pray to Loki for protection. He is very ferociously protective. And that's not a bad trait. He is protective. So you can certainly pray to him for protection, to protect you and friends and family and your possessions and such forth and such not. It's not a bad thing to do. In fact, it's a good habit to get into because, Loki has this reputation of being a kind of fickle god that you can't trust. And if you start praying to him for protection, and he's coming through, then you can build up that trust with him. So it's a very good question. I'm glad someone asked. And you're probably wondering, why is the microphone in the shot? Well, I have been driving myself crazy, and I discovered two things. I have a very hissy voice, and a lot of women do, apparently. We when we speak. So I have a very hissy voice. And you guys, it was driving me nuts. I kept turning up the mic volume, and I would hear this, and I would wonder what it was, and it's me. And the other thing was, I couldn't figure out why this mic would not work at normal levels. Like, why couldn't I just turn it up to 100% and not turn mic boost up the whole way? Because I was getting really bad. And it turns out that this microphone, I went on the Toner website, it is designed to be used from 3 finger whiffs away. You are practically swallowing this mic. That's why it is this close to my face. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing. That is why it is this close to my face. You really have to be up on top of this mic for it to work. And I thought, oh, okay. And they had some other tips on there and that. So I go to their website from time to time because I could not figure out for the life of me why this microphone wasn't working. Because if you watch professional voice actors, they will tell you have the mic 5 or 6 inches away. That works with a good mic that costs a couple $100. It does not work for a mic where the whole kit and caboodle was $30. So this was probably a $15 mic if it was that. I mean, you got the boom arm, this shock mount, you got 2 pop filters, you got the sound card, you got the cable. Yeah, if this is a $15 mic, it's lucky. So having to be up this close on it is a little bit of a challenge because I'm used to a headset where, your mic's like fixed position like that. But we're going to try to work with it. I know it's kind of weird to see it in the shot. I'm trying to work out a way to film to be, my camera's kind of fixed position to be on screen and to have the mic up close. But I think it's going to start joining me in the videos because you have to be really close up on this mic. I was like 3 finger whiffs. That's like really, really short distance, and it has to be. So that is what I will do until, like somebody gives me a sound rack and I can like churn up something that I don't know anything about. I mean, I was going nuts. I was looking up sample rates and everything else, all the stuff that I have no idea what it is. And then I found out I have a hissy voice, which this microphone is very good at picking up. And it is a mic meant to be, up close. And people like that sound because the closer I get, the more intimate it sounds. Hope I didn't just blow out the mic. I'm not doing post-processing yet on this. If you guys really want it, you can certainly ask for it. I kind of like to save the post-processing for when I'm doing voice work for the other channel. It's not that it's much to do, it seems that if I'm recording in Bandicam first, you can't save Bandicam quality recording. Long and short of it, if I do the voice work in Audacity, that works. You can clean that up a lot. You cannot clean up Bandicam too much. It's a lousy voice recorder. It really is. But it's made for gaming. It is not made for, vlogging or professional speech or anything. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and again, to sum up, you can totally pray to Loki for protection from anything. You can pray to Loki for absolutely everything. Just, I will give you Kavit. Be careful what you pray for. He may wait a week, a couple weeks, a month, a year, and then decide just on a whim to answer that prayer in a way he knows is going to drive you nuts. Important stuff he doesn't tend to fool around on, but if it is something that he can put his little paws in and get some mischief in there, yeah, the fox is going to be in the hen house and, fooling around and driving you nuts. I prayed for views. I got views all right, and he is still finding it hilarious. He's like, oh, this is so awesome. And yeah, he is having his fun. I am feeling a lot better, guys. Thanks for all the wonderful suggestions. I've been resting. I've been drinking plenty of fluids. I've been drinking plenty of water. I've been making sure I eat, all the good stuff. So I feel a lot better. Thanks so much to you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.